Hello everyone, it's Brett here, Lionheart84, and just to look at something a little bit different today. I did mention it vaguely in the video the other day when I was showing my three persimmons that are ripening, my sort of what I call the varietal ones, and I did mention in passing the persimmon I've got that is one of the species persimmons. It's Diospyros Lotus. It's the lotus persimmon. So I bought one of the fruits in today so you can have a look at it. Now this branch was broken on the plant, so I thought I might as well bring it in anyway, and this is absolutely tiny. To give you some comparison, this is next to an English 5p piece. I'm not sure what size coin that would relate to in America, but it's sort of our smallest coin. So you can see how small the persimmon is. Now there's about 4 or 5 on the plant, and normally these are used as a rootstock. They either use Virginiana or Lotus as the rootstock for persimmons because they're more tolerant of wet conditions and they're meant to be hardier. Now this, when I bought this plant originally, it was meant to be a proc, the variety proc, and as it turned out it never was. I think either the graft never took at the nursery or they completely missed grafting the plant, because when it flowered actually last year and produced a couple of tiny fruits like this. I mean, they look very reminiscent of an acorn to me, but they're even smaller. Now what will be interesting is if the plant, as the plant gets bigger, I don't know if these fruits will get slightly bigger. I mean, I know lotus is a very small fruit anyway, but I don't know if it'll get any bigger than this. Now I think they're generally not considered to be edible, not in terms of being they're not poisonous or anything, but I think they're simply too small to bother with. Don't think they get sweet, and I don't think they've got any real flavour. So I thought we'd just, as this branch was broken, now I believe they're meant to be brown when they're ripe, soft. I mean, this is reasonably soft, and it's kind of like an orangey brown. Now, I would imagine these are astringent, but I don't think I really noticed the astringency on something this small. So I thought what we'd do is pick it off and just have a... thought we'd just pick it off the branch quickly and just cut it carefully down the middle, just to see what it looks like inside. Easier said than done. The smaller they are, the harder it is to cut them. See if I can cut it neatly so we can have a look at it. There we are. Now I don't think you better see that, but in actual fact it looks like it's got tiny seeds in it. Now they may well not be viable seeds because they're tiny. It might be that they're unpollinated seeds. So what I thought we'd do is just have a taste and see if it's astringent or not. Yep, still got astringency to it. Now if you haven't had an astringent persimmon, it feels like the inside of your mouth's being dried out. So even though this seems to be a little bit squashy and it's going a brownish colour, fortunately it's very small, so the astringency levels are basically, you know, they're almost non-existent, but it's worth it. It's worth punishing myself to see. The seeds definitely don't look... The seeds look like empty husks, so I don't think there's anything that would germinate, but there's no need anyway. So I'm just going to punish myself and eat the other half of the fruit. Oh, yeah, that's definitely astringent, but not like you get if you ate a large astringent persimmon before it was ripe. It gives you it's very strange. If you get a really astringent one, it kind of like dries the inside of your mouth out and makes it hard to talk. And even this tiny little persimmon, it's given me that weird sensation in my mouth as if I can hardly talk. So I should go and have some water in a minute or something sweet. But it was worth trying it. But I'm going to leave the others on the plant because they look in the same sort of, but they haven't got broken branches. So I'm going to leave the others to turn hopefully a dark brown because I'd like to see if they get any sweetness in them at all. But I just thought that would be for anyone who was interested in one of the species persimmons, as you never really see them in videos because people concentrate on the proper cultivated varieties. So thank you everybody for watching. Glad I can still manage to talk just about after that tiny plant. Please give the video a thumbs up. Share it with anyone you think might be interested. Obviously, as usual, I'll ask you to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. And please, please remember to hit the bell if you'd like to be updated on new videos as they come out. So I'll catch up with you all in the next video. Brett out for now.